I do not know what the F is going on with this thing. Usually I can change the screen orientation, unlock it, and everything works out just fine. But for some reason it does not want to cooperate today. As you can probably tell, I am tired as hell. Um, Hopefully that's not pushing any buttons. Sorry about that, guys. Let's do a quick little, just a couple of cards reading. I'm going to start off with Aries. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but it is intended for Aries Sun. What's going on that Aries needs to know about? I'm not using tarot, I'm using oracle cards. So let's just see. Aries, please. What's going on that Aries needs to know about? I do get the word trouble. I don't know if you feel as if you're in trouble or somebody around you is in trouble. Aries. I feel like that one wants to come out. Let's see what that is. Oh, Aries, are you letting your anger get the best of you? That's my question. Retaliatory, reactionary type of energy here. You may be, as they say, cutting off your nose to spite your face. Does that make any sense to you? If it doesn't, I apologize. That's the feeling that I get. I feel like you may feel like you're battling with someone else, but in reality, you're battling with yourself. Okay? That's the feeling I get. Some of you may be angry about a work situation, or maybe you're just trying to defend your honor, so to speak. But this is the feeling that I'm getting. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're struggling with your anger, and it's an uphill battle. So here's the feeling that I'm getting for Aries. Aries, it's your nature, and it's what you're called to do. But sometimes you have to step back, and you have to allow things to unfold as nature intended it to. You don't want this to happen. You don't want things to, you want to control it. Okay? Something that you're dealing with right now, you're struggling way too hard to control a situation or a person. Some of you, this may have something to do with work. Some of you, this may have something to do with a child or a romance, maybe even a creative project. I don't know. But the reason you're struggling is your internal anger, whether you're recognizing this or not. All right? Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. I apologize if it's noisy. I haven't done a live in a long time, and I usually don't do it in this orientation for sure. But I can't seem to get it to turn around for whatever reason. And yes, I know to unlock the screen orientation, but that's not fixing the problem. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? What does Taurus... I feel like you skipped a step. There's something that you skipped. There's something that you should have taken care of that you did not. You also are dealing with anger issues, Taurus. Escapist tendencies is what I'm getting for you, though, more so than anything else. And your need to escape a certain reality or fate is causing you to stay stuck in a particular rut. Yeah. I feel like your anger is what's holding you back in your case. It could be about some sort of an agreement you have with somebody or some sort of communication you've had with somebody. But maybe, for some of you, it could just be that you just really lack the patience to deal with somebody right now. It could even be that. But for the most part, like if I read this just very general, you're just very angry about having to wait. And sometimes it's not about the win, sometimes it's about the journey, right? Okay. As weird as that may sound, that's what's coming up for you. Some of you also may know that your partner is cheating, or your partner may know that you're cheating. That could be another issue. I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some of you, you may even be struggling even just to buy groceries, and you're just fed up. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. All right, let's go on to Gemini. We're going to do a quick little reading for Gemini. Remember, these signs that I'm telling you are sun, moon, and rising, but they are intended for the sun sign. So let's see what we have for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know about right now? I feel, Gemini, like there's something going on where you feel like you don't have the right words to say what you need to say. But let's see what the cards tell me. That one went sideways. I don't know if that matters or not. Maybe you're not able to express what it is that you need to make yourself happy. All right, here we go. Yeah. Perception. So remember I was saying that I feel as if you're having a hard time, and that's weird for Gemini, but I really do get this like block. I don't know if it's a creative block, like, you know, you're trying to write songs and the words just aren't coming, or you're writing a book and the words just aren't coming, or you're trying to communicate with a loved one, but the words just don't really seem to convey what you want to say, or in the depth in which you want to say it. I also feel some of you may kind of have mixed emotions about something, about whether it has any opportunity for growth at all. Let's draw one more card for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to know? All right, Gemini, another thing that I'm picking up for some of you, this is not all of you, but for some of you, you need to understand life is not all dark and it's not all light. It takes a mixture of both. So it may be that you need to soften up, or conversely, it could be that you have to understand sometimes you have to be a little more gritty, you know, if you want things to grow. I feel like that one was it. Yeah. You're worried that things are going to go bad. So basically what I'm telling you is you're letting your social anxiety stand in the way of your progression. Whatever it is that you're trying to attain, you're allowing your anxiety to take over. And that's why things are feeling stuck. Okay, it could also be what I was saying earlier, where you feel like your words are just not going to convey or come across the way that you intend them to, and you're worried that you're going to say the wrong thing and everything's just going to go to shit, for instance, you know. This could be something that has to do with the belief system around your mother, around your family, around your home, something like that. But you have this perception that, you know, I don't know if it's avoidance because you're afraid you can't say it right. But regardless, this is asking you to slowly open up, is the way that I feel. Let's go on to Cancer. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Though it is supposed to be for the Sun sign, it may resonate with the others too. What does Cancer need to know right now? What does the Cancerian need to know right now? Y'all, I am so exhausted. Cancerians, you may be feeling that way too. Maybe why it's starting to hit me a little bit harder. Okay. Oh, Cancer. If you are not already involved with somebody, there may be a romantic partner coming in, or you may be more drawn to romance right now. Um, let's see what's coming from that. I feel a little bit of confusion that comes along with it too. So some of you may be like exploring your sexuality. One more card. What does Cancer need to know right now? I heard manage your expectations and you'll be fine. So I guess what that means is whatever this energy is, like it's okay to have this energy, whether it's exploration or just wanting to be involved, but you have to manage your expectations. Don't expect too much or too fast or something like that. Yeah. So for some of you, I'm even going to say, I'm sorry, my phone's trying to go dead. For some of you, I'm even going to say, you may be wanting to explore your sexuality, but you're feeling burdened by it. You're feeling trapped, caged, closed in, like somehow the situation is not allowing you the freedom to do this because you're worried about your reputation or how you'll be seen. Just being honest. Again, that won't be every Cancer, but for a lot of you, yes, that is the case. Let's move on, and we're going to do Leo. Quick. What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now, please? Okay. You're letting negative thoughts block you, is the way that I'm hearing it. I feel like you already think things are going to go bad before they do, and so it's almost like you make things bad because you think they're going to go bad. Does that make sense? Especially if it has to do with your family or your mother. One more card. What does Leo need to know right now? I'm hearing the word disrespect. I don't know if there's something involving disrespect where you disrespected or they disrespected you. Or you feel that way or they feel that way. Yeah. So you're see, this even shows it here. Look how that bird is caged in by its emotions, the water. You see what I'm saying? So that's my message for Leo. Some of you may be dealing with a mother or a family member who has had health issues, and things went south, and now you kind of like have trapped yourself in your emotions about this situation. I don't know what that means, but that's what's coming up. Let's move on to Virgo. Quick reading for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? Oh boy, that was quick. Ooh, transformation is coming, Virgo. It's on its way. Guys, I'm going to tell you that can be literal too. It could be, somebody around you passes away. It could even be that. But right now I'm seeing it as transformation. Yeah. Whatever the transformations are that are coming your way, Virgo, stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. Let the transformations come through, because when you do this, it's going to bring you into the balance that you need in your life right now. This may have something to do about shared resources. Maybe you've been giving too much and you're having a hard time cutting that off. Spirit is telling you, you have to take care of you too. Like, you're important also. I'm not saying nobody else matters, but you matter also. For others, this could be that, you're having a hard time accepting that things in your environment or about yourself are changing. But this is a part of the process. You're growing, you're expanding, you're learning, right? So don't fight transformation. Whatever transformation is coming your way, You know, try to breathe through it and accept it. Don't fight it, okay? Then we have Libra. Let's do a quick Libra read. What do my Libra people need to know right now? What do my Libra people need to know right now? Can you please help me with that? What does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now? There's two cards right here that have not come out, but I'm going to look at them. You trying to process the burdens that you are going through. Give yourself time, okay? I'm not counting those as your cards, but this is a side message. Give yourself time. Things are changing and things are difficult. Don't be too hard on yourself, all right? Whatever's going on, don't be too hard on yourself. Somebody has not been dealing fairly with you, or you have not been dealing fairly with them. But it's talking about the overall energy here is more about, you know, give yourself time to cope with the changes that need to be made so that anything that is not real, that is not solid, will be stripped away. Oh, let go. So if you've been putting on a false mask for somebody, or somebody's been putting on a false mask for you, you know it. They know it, and it's time to drop the mask, okay? Some of you, there may be some sort of an illusion around a legal marriage as well, like either you say that you're legally married when you're really not, or you say that you're not when you really are. There could be something like that, but either way, I'm reading this more of, I mean, you may be letting go of a person, absolutely, but I feel like more so this is about dropping the illusions of what this is and letting that go and letting it be real, if that makes sense. So, take off the mask. That's the message I'm getting. And if that's not you, that's your person. All right. Let's do Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, but most notably for sun. Ooh, what's going on for Scorpio? All right, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now? Oh, it didn't. Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio need to know? I love living in Texas. There's never a time that I'm on camera that you don't hear loud pipes. I don't love Texas. Okay, that one wanted to come out. It doesn't want to go back in the deck. Oh, Scorpio, you're dealing with something that has to do with your family. This also could be a home, but I'm going to read it as family. You take it as you will, okay? But there's something going on with your family. A need to feel safe and secure. Calling in your protectors to help you in some sense of the word, to bring back and restore the peace of your home. Or your family. Let's draw one more. What does Scorpio need to know? This also could be about shared resources for some of you too. Okay. Some of you may have received shared resources that may be affecting your home situation, meaning a will, inheritance, a settlement, family property, family business. You know, any of that could be involved for some of you. But for most of you, this is more about, you know, calling in your protectors, keeping your home safe and sound and peaceful, and more of a flowing, receptive energy. That's what you're wanting, all right? Is there any other messages that are coming with the Spirit? Can you tell me? Some of you may be dealing with, and this is very, very few of you, Some of you may find out that somebody is pregnant in the near future. If this is not a pregnancy, this could be that you're in the gestation period of a new home, a new family. And that new families do happen. You make your own family sometimes. Why am I getting the words, I get it, I get it? Not really sure what that means. You guys can tell me if you know. All right, let's move on because I don't want to stay too long in these. I want to do these really, really quick because my camera is going to die very soon. So the next one is Sagittarius. Let's draw 2 cards. What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Oh, I missed it. Oh, no, there it is. Sagittarius, there's something you need to let go of too. I feel like I'm going to be honest with you. Right off the bat, I got this feeling like you've done everything you can, Sagittarius. You've done everything you can. You did it all. So don't feel bad if you feel as if you have to let someone or something go. You may have conflicting viewpoints. For some of you, you could even be dealing with somebody who's very racist, or you could be the racist, to be quite honest with you. I don't know. But there's a relationship here that it looks like, potentially, that you really need to let go of. And that doesn't have to be romantic. I just feel like it could be a father too, because I've got the sun here, or a Leo person. I feel like you've overextended yourself for this person and they refuse to see eye to eye with you. Now, I'm not saying you're right or you're wrong because I don't know that. But, you know, it is what it is. See, when you let go, now you grow. There's unlimited potential for you. Yeah, some of you, it really is about a father. Either way, there is like unlimited potential once you do let go of your anger. Just saying. Just let it go. Let them go. I know it's easier said than done, but living in, you know, in this state, you know, is not going to make you happier. So at some point you have to let go. Let's go to Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know? Oh, Capricorn, you got the healing. Help and healing. This could be a money situation that you need to work on. You need to work on healing, and you know you do. All it takes is your hand, because, sorry, my phone's dying. You have the key to heal a financial situation. For some of you, if this is not financial, it could be somebody that you're dealing with that has very low self-worth issues, or maybe you do, and that is what needs to be healed. I'm going to take that one. Yeah. You have an opportunity to heal a financial situation or your own or someone else's self-esteem, but you're struggling with doing that. For some of you, it could involve a child, or it could be because of somebody you're romantically involved with. That's what's coming up for you. You're fighting the current. Like, there is this energy here that's perfect to help you to heal. I feel like you have the magic touch, but you're refusing. Is it ego? Is it arrogance? Is it a grudge? I'm not sure, but I feel like the universe is telling you to drop the grudge. What is the undercard here? Yeah, you're letting your emotions cloud you. You're letting your emotions cloud you too. So if you want to heal this situation, stop struggling with it. You got to move the emotions out of the way and do what needs to be done. And you know this. All right, so let's go to Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Guys, if my phone goes dead, I'll come back and do the last ones. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? That wants to come out. Whatever you're going through right now may require a creative resolution, meaning it's not the standard traditional way of handling things, whether that's traditional in society or your traditional way, involving a friend. Let's draw one more. What does the Aquarius need to know? Yeah. And it's saying, you know, this literally, like the whole thing to me feels like it's telling you to really go within and realize how to handle this. Some of you, this could be a third party that you're dealing with too. Either way, I feel like for a lot of you, it's a friendship that you had and the friendship ended or it transformed in some way. For others of you, it's more like, I feel like that's really the main story. Some of you, it's going to be different, but I feel like there's somebody that you're dealing with that you're going to have to deal with this in a non-traditional way. And that's going to require you to go deep. You know what I mean? You can't fix this the old way. That's what I want to say to you Aquarius people. This also could be an older sibling or something that has to do with your long-term goals. Okay? I feel like with this honoring your energy at the bottom, I feel like you already know what's right, but it's not traditional. All right, so let's move on to the last sign, which is Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, but most notably sun. Let's see what we have for you. You know what? I just realized I don't have this set as public. So you guys will not be watching this live, even though I did it live. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now? What does Pisces need to know right now? It gets better, is what I just heard. You are also dealing with anger. Maybe it has to do with a friend, networks, associations, long-term goals, great gains from your career. I don't know, but there's anger here, resentment, bitterness. Maybe that's why it was telling me, you know, to let you know that things are going to get better. I know you're tired of hearing this. In divine timing. Oh, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, and I had to look for whatever reason. It says you're angry. You know what? But things are going to get better in time. The truth is going to come out. So if you were in the right about something and somebody has been, you know, treating you badly, don't worry. This is not going to be hidden forever. And you will get your justification and stability. All right? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I apologize for how I look. I'm tired. I worked. And I will see you all guys later.